In communist Bohemia around 1960, calling someone an intellectual was a terrible slur. It meant that you thought yourself above the people, and you hanged for it, said Milan Kundera. In a way, Kundera observes that dying with your feet off the ground memorializes the crime of floating above others. Kundera was not hanged, but he wrote something critical of the party and was rejected by his own country. First, they said he couldn't write. Then he couldn't speak in public. Then people who wrote with him or spoke to him couldn't write or speak either. Then he ruined a young woman's life by asking her to publish something he wrote under a different name, and it was found. He left his country. Outside of communist Bohemia, sliced in half with grief and loneliness, Kundera could now write anything he wanted. His country's rejection of him gave him total freedom. So he freely wrote about grief and produced the two best books I have ever read: The Book of Laughter and Forgetting, and The Unbearable Lightness of Being. In The Book of Laughter and Forgetting, Kundera contextualizes the pain of exile from his home with the metaphor of a ring dance. Kundera notices that a circle is a closed formation, and that when you dance in a circle, every happy participant looks into its center. If you leave a row, you can come back into it from either side. But when you are cast out from a circle, you cannot come back into it. It is no coincidence, Kundera says, that our universe works in circles. When a body of matter breaks off from orbit, it will float inexorably away, carried by centrifugal force. And when someone is cast out of a ring dance, there is no getting back in. Using his metaphor, I will assess that I was too clunky to ever step to the beat. But being cast out actually set me free. An example of freedom by rejection is my career. Up until the beginning of COVID, my senior year of college, I had assumed that I would get a PhD in writing. So what did I get from being rejected by what I thought was my future? Outside the ring dance, I found creative freedom.